think this is about our 147th call, and I'm hoping that you can see my screen.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, okay, great. So hopefully everyone got these notes last week when I have on my screen, and I just mentioned there'd been a lot of activity and a lot, like 19 PRs completed. That's a lot. And then ZMQ, there were quite a few ZMQ PRs, maybe 6 or 8 over the last few weeks. So, and then I noticed we were going to stand down on the open config schema and mapping to SI. And so hopefully everyone got this. And if you scroll way down, you can see all the work items that got done this last time. So there's that. And then today, what I was looking for, hang on a second here. Okay, so back to, I was going through these today, and since we had Marian on the call and Murcia, maybe I can check on these. Murcia, is this one super high priority where the Mac, the overlays dest Mac is being set to all zeros? If you're talking, Murcia, I can't hear you. Okay. Well, maybe I will move on to, oh, so Marian, did these ones need any help, number 631 and 636?
No, the 631, I will, it only requires documentation, so I will probably present it next week. It's very simple.
Cool, cool. And I think you said this one was a lower priority, the changing the time to live.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you. And so I did check with Kumaresh, and Kumaresh, we were talking about whether this still needed to be open, this offload to NPU, the PA validation, and they did present it in the Linux Foundation Smart Switch meeting one of those days, and they completed, but he still wanted to keep it open. So we're going to go ahead and keep that open. And then I need to check 665 here and see, oh, this is still open. I don't know if I have Riff on the call. I don't think I do. Okay, so the ones, to be honest, we had so many over the last couple of weeks that I haven't done my due diligence and gone back over these yet for the week. So I'm going to do that. I was curious if Xflow Research, did you decide to create a PR for those counters under the -SONiC HLD by chance?
Hey, Christina. Yes.
Hi, Christina.
Oh,
We
sorry,
will be
guys.
making the PR. Yeah, sorry. We will be making the PR in a day or two. We just wanted to clarify a few things beforehand. Yeah, so basically about the files. So we looked at the CRM folders. There was a config folder and a show folder. So by any chance, do we have to make separate files or do we have to work in the same files?
I don't know the answer to that. I wonder if I have someone from the SONiC team or Sasha, would you happen to know?
Essentially, we just wanted to make sure that
what
we're
was the
following the
question?
right pattern.
Oh, the question was Xflow had offered to try to create those counters in the -HLD, and they were asking about, go ahead guys, the folder structure, because they wanted to submit a PR.
It should be separate, in my opinion. It should be separate files and separate commands. So we should not mix the dash counters together with the switch counters.
Okay, so I had another question. So in the show folder, there was already show commands about ENI. So like, is it already done for Dash or was that only for SONiC?
Maybe if you could directly to the. Oh, go ahead.
What commands are you referring to? Can you please share like the file with the source code, like the link to the file on GitHub?
Yeah, sure. I'll share it in a bit. Just let me.
Okay, great. Thanks, Sasha. So it sounds like we might have some progress there in about a week or so. So that sounds good. And Alberto, I thought I saw you had submitted something for HA tests.
Yes. I think that's currently going to be, it's currently under review.
That's awesome. So how is HA testing going just overall? Is it pretty difficult to set up those tests?
So I'm currently working on the test cases for on the test plan. So right now there's 3 that are I guess being reviewed, and then there'll be 4 more for next week is kind of what the plan is right now.
And I'm trying to remember here. Let me just give me 1 second here.
So Alberto, this is the test plan from Jing, or this is the Keysight?
The Keysight, yeah, the Keysight, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we have 9984 10343. And yep. Okay. Thank you. And so let's see here. We did, I believe this one here, the remove cache for high volume dash objects is getting very close. I think it's gone all the way up. So this is Lawrence Lee here on the SONiC team, and this has gone through quite a bit of review, and it's all the way up at where Mukesh from AMD said, look good to him. So I believe the automation is running and it needs a review, but that should be the final step in some of the stuff we're working on to remove for memory savings, basically. So with that one, and then again, like I said, just a lot of ZMQ. So I do apologize. I'm normally pretty on top of it, but I didn't have a chance to go through all these this week. Is there anything you guys specifically wanted to talk about? TCS or XFlow, since you're new, or Abdul from NVIDIA, if there's anything, or Cisco?
Yeah, I just shared the link of the folder that we were talking about.
Awesome.
Yeah. In the chat, if you can see.
Yeah, got it. Can you see this, Sasha?
Let me check. Oh, that's a different utility. So this is the utility for the CRM counters.
Yeah.
And the counters that or the commands that are described in this dash HLD should go into the completely separate utility. It should be like dash utility that will have like
you
shell
want us
commands.
to make a separate folder altogether. Sorry for cutting you off. Basically, you want us to make a separate folder altogether for the dash counters.
Yeah. It's not only counters, right? It's the configuration as well.
Yeah. The show commands and the yeah.
So it should go into the separate utility, and under the show command implementation, it should just forward all the commands to that utility.
Is this the right area, Sasha?
Yeah, the SONiC utilities is the right area, but here we need to have like a separate folder for the dash. And this will allow us to group all the commands related to the dash together. It will be much easier to manage them.
Because I do see a show here. Yeah, interfaces. Okay.
That's what we have from the legacy SONiC. And if you can see here, we have like a separate folders. For example, we have the CRM, we have the FW util, PS util. So we need to have the dash commands grouped under the dash folder in the same way.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Okay. We just want to make sure that we're following the right patterns and not adding logic where it doesn't belong. So
Right.
adding to that, I just wanted to confirm that is there any internal guidance on Dash available right now that we can just look up because we're, as you said, that we're new to the Dash community and contributing to it. We are doing our research on our own, but in order to expedite that, it'll be a little helpful if there's any such guidance available on your side.
You mean dash all up, like, or
Specifically,
yeah,
where do you need help, Richa?
yeah.
Basically, we just wanted to make sure that we're not doing something that has already been done. So, if there is so we'll have to research on that.
So we don't have any utilities that can query the dash configuration or the dash counters from the database in SONiC. So I believe that you can just start from the scratch and implement all the commands that are listed in the design document. And,
all right, got.
And if you would like to understand the tables that we have for the Dash project in the database, you can check the SWSS implementation. So in the SWSS repository, we have the org agent folder, and under org agent folder, we have the Dash folder. So, and there you will find like it should be org agent and then Dash. Yeah. So here we have grouped all the related, handlers for the Dash project.
All right, I got it. Thank you so much. This definitely helped me a lot understanding the entire workflow.
Well, it helped me too. I didn't know that. It's interesting because when we started, we just, hung out in one repo and we did all of our work here. And then as we started platform and integration, a lot of things morphed over to, because it has to, over to the SONiC area. So I've noticed I'm looking in a lot of different repos for different work these days. So that's great. Thank you, Sasha. Don, did you have anything from the Cisco side?
I think the only thing that would be of interest, Christina, I shared with Anil and Prudence yesterday evening, and that's the PAT testing templates. We do have an ETA of 5/16 for delivery of the updated templates. So I forwarded you that just for an FYI, but that's really the only net new thing that you might not know about.
Okay, thanks. So guys, what that means to everyone else on the call is what we always have to undergo power assertion and testing for items that go into data centers. So I assume all clouds would do something like this. And so that's what that is for Azure Cloud. So did I just put myself on mute? No, I didn't. Okay. All right. So again, it's the action's on me this time to go back through all of these things and look for the other work we're doing. And we did, I did see, quite a few things in draft. I'm not sure if we need them anymore. The baby hero test scale. Marcia, do we need this one? I'll just let him, it looks like Marcia's replying in chat. And then I know that Devin from the software defined networking team had provided that ICMP redirect and the FastPath documentation, but I need to figure out if this one is still needed and we need the P4 for that. And then we just have some other stuff here about like PLNSG and floating NIC tests here, and another key site case here. And just HLD for Smart Switch Container Offloader. So just improvements here. So that's what I have for today. Do you guys have anything you want to cover?
Yeah, Christina, there's one question from me, but I don't know if I have the right people in the forum. Let me bring this up anyway.
Okay.
So there is, hang on a second, I'll share my screen.
Yeah, I'll stop sharing.
So it's about one parameter to the tunnel stage, which is called max member size. It's an attribute of the tunnel, and let me also bring up the site APIs to see what it corresponds to. I saw this one. Yeah, max member size was added, which enforces basically the max ECMP size in the SI implementation, and I don't know why it was introduced as a thing that we enforce top-down, because it's different from the modeling we used to do before in SI. At most, this kind of thing can be queried for capability, but what we did is introduce the create-only attribute that makes the SI adapter either, if there is virtually no limit, then it just adds an artificial limitation. But if there is a limit, it does not necessarily match this one. So I understand from the behavioral model, like from our reference pipeline point of view, why we did that is because it is used in order to decide if we want to do ECMP or just we actually, because we will always go through member table in the behavioral model and see how we pick our member, and that's it. But from side point of view, it doesn't seem like this one is needed. So I suggest I would actually make this parameter in P4 hidden to SI and remove this attribute.
Okay. So I'll run that through with Junhua and Riff, since they're not on the call.
Yeah, I saw, I went through the documentation and the comments, and I saw also Mukesh was asking for this one, so I don't know what the motivation was. He mentioned just the SDN controller for its convenience, but I don't think that it makes sense to impose this limitation on SAI.
Okay. Just making a note. Okay, I'll try and run that down for you, Marian. Okay, anyone else? Well, I do appreciate you coming today, and sorry you were having microphone problems, Mersha. And I'll go ahead and type up notes and get them out by Friday. And see you next week.
Thanks, Christina.
There's a couple of HA
sure.
manager D topics that we will discuss with Kumaresh and either at the community call or offline. I think the BFD configurations that we need to set up the sessions between NPUs and all the BPUs. We need to kind of revisit that a little bit from a design and implementation perspective.
That's on this Thursday?
Let me see. I'll see if Riff is able to join or something Thursday, or maybe offline.
Okay.
At least we'll get a clarification and then go back to the community call.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks. Thank you very much. Okay. Thanks, guys. Have a good rest of the day.
Have a good day, everyone.
Okay. Bye-bye.